today. Okay, well.
Exactly.
Yes, on YouTube, your live should be posted after you choose whether it is or isn't, whether it's private or not. So if she deletes it or privates it, then
right
she made
for
that
her. Like,
choice.
Kaylee did so much for her, but they're ungrateful.
Yeah, completely ungrateful. And it's not drama when it's the truth, Gabby. It's not
Yeah.
drama. It's not bullying. It's not any of that when it's the actual truth.
She didn't post that live. Yeah, she did. Didn't she?
She didn't post the live that she was just on, so I wasn't sure. She probably has it turned off because the comments are probably eating her up. And I don't feel bad for her. You have rogue
Me
mods.
neither.
You did it to yourself, dumbass. Clearly, you have rogue mods. Clearly, you have rogue people. Because how did your messages get out there? Goofy.
I think she wanted that shit to get to Villain.
I do too. I think that was her whole purpose. I think she thought that I would think, oh, somebody else did that and I wouldn't hold her accountable for it. No, baby, you're being held accountable. Yeah, it says she hasn't been on in 9 days. Yeah, she deleted another one because she's been on live since then. She doesn't want to seem like she has been. Gabby, also, didn't you beg people to tell CPS that you hadn't been putting your child on the internet? Don't you ask and beg people to speak to CPS for you?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You need to quit playing with me, girl. Don't lie on me. No more. Don't say when I'm not telling a lie on you, don't be saying it's a lie.
I don't believe she worked 16 hours and
Does she make money if it's deleted? No, not for, well, she'll make the money for the video that she did. She didn't delete it. She doesn't delete shit. She just privates it. But if she will still make the money from when y'all viewed it while she was live, 100%. And her views are going up because y'all are all viewing her right now. So she's probably going to make over $2,000 this month. She'll get paid on the 21st through the 26th. Surely not the Lord's Chicken. What's Chick-fil-A? Oh, yeah. They were saying how many members. She doesn't have a lot of members. But she had, what's it called? She doesn't want y'all to know how much she's making on the app. She is scared because they're making money now, and she's trying to figure out a way to get the SSI back that she lost. She's trying to figure out how to get that back, and she doesn't want people knowing how much money she's making. That is when we said, oh no, you're doing sketchy shit, and you can ask Sean. We said, oh no, that sounds sketchy what you're doing, because she went and made a new bank account so that she wouldn't, in my opinion, she made a new bank account because she was trying to hide how much money Aaron was making.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she told us about the SS. This is when things started to get really rocky. This was a couple weeks ago. And she lost her SSI. And, but she supposedly didn't. She lost her SSI for the amount of money that Aaron was making, supposedly. But then she was like, oh, they told me I need to make a new bank account. And we were like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you need to make a new bank account? And she kept saying that they told her that. And we were like, no, that's not usually how it works. And she literally went and made a new bank account. And I'm going to be honest with you, it makes it look like she's trying to make it seem like she's a single mom and scam the government. And that was when we started being like, you're doing sketchy shit. Like, that's not okay. And we warned her that if she does it, we were like, they will find out. You cannot lie about that kind of stuff. She's like, I'm not. And it was like, once we didn't have her back about that, she started getting fucking weird.
Yep.
No, she didn't lose it for that. She lost it because Aaron made too much money. But then she tried to say that Aaron didn't make that money.
She is a liar. That's all they do is lie. All of them. Well, remember whenever Karen fell out with them like the first time, and she was talking, or she was telling us how they used her address for Aaron's and then the new one for Gabby's. No, she didn't fucking work today. She probably doesn't have that job anymore. I don't believe she does at all. Yeah, she had a job. We don't know if she still does. She's just one of those types of people that doesn't want to work for anything. They're lazy. Just like Danny. Danny told me one time before, like, it's not fair that Gabby doesn't have to work. Like, it's a competition between the two of them. They're both jealous of each other. Their new little rekindled shit that's going on now, it isn't gonna last. Sassy Pants, do you want in the box? Oh, okay, hold on.
Hello. I just wanted to say real quick, doesn't she understand what SSI means? What the
Probably
letters
not.
stand for?
Probably
It's
not.
supplementary social security income. It's a supplement. And it depends on your household. What Gabby makes and what Aaron makes depends on how much Cameron will collect. And if they're going
Well-
over a certain amount, they cut it off.
Well, didn't she say one time before that it was like $900 or something?
It's almost $1,000. Yes, it's $994 now. That is the max. Yes. As of this year, it's $994, and then like 27 cents or something like that.
Wait, who said Karen's here?
Yeah, that's the max you can get. Yes, you're right, Erica, with the K. Yeah. But it's based off of your income, because my very close friend has a child that collects Social Security like that because he's extremely autistic. He can't speak. He will never live on his own. He cannot take care of himself. He is up there in age, way up there in age, but he has a 9-year-old of a 5-year-old. And depending on what her household is bringing in, depends on what his check is every month. And if you get caught, they will garnish that and take the money away, and you will make payments back. Yeah, it's under $1,000. Yeah, it's $994. Usually you get like a 3.1% raise each year. Woohoo! It's like $20 each year, maybe a little less than that. Maybe it was like $18 or something like that. That's our raise each year, because I collect SSI because I'm extremely ill and can't work. So, but yeah, I mean, doesn't she understand? It's a supplement to help their household. It's not a permanent income. That's what boggles my head, that she don't get that part. But that's all I wanted to say. That because I know a lot of people in here. They know what I'm talking about because they either dealt with it or they're on it or they have a family member on it. But yeah, it's a supplement. That's the first word. That's the first S. Stands for listen, Gabby. That's what it means. It's not to take care of your household forever. Well, have a good day, ladies.
I'm back. Sorry. What's
No,
Danny's
you're
YouTube?
good. Danielle Jacobson, I think.
I keep finding her.
There's two of them. Yeah, there's two of them. It might be. Oh, Wolfpack something. Look up Wolfpack. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Alpha
right,
Gone
yeah.
Wild. I forget about that. Yeah. All right. Have a good day, ladies.
You too. I don't see her live. Oh, there she is. Dang, I don't know how I'm going to let you guys see this.
Oh, I'm gonna be in traffic. I knew it. I knew it.
You guys see? Now I can't see you guys. I'm not ignoring you guys, I promise. I'm just...
Oh, God,
Getting
I'm
ready.
sitting in traffic.
Well, this is boring.
So I got the bike in there. That's good, I guess.
That's good, I guess. Look at the stretch marks on her arms.
Come on, Cape people, let's go. I think I can drive. Come on, Cape, let's go.
Can you guys see her comments? Sorry, it's straight in my ear.
Yeah. Southwest Florida, huh? Put your seatbelts on.
She's so weird.
Not gonna tell you again. Seatbelt now.
Is she on YouTube right now?
Yeah. They're trying to make me play tag. I know that's what they're doing.
So I had to handle something. But if she's on YouTube, Gabby is definitely instructing her to do this to try to make money. So just so y'all know, any views, any commercials, whatever, she's definitely gonna make money. And this is why I think they've lost their jobs or
They decided to do social media as their job.
yeah, and they're trying to make money. Do you know if Gabby linked her YouTube to her social for income purposes? I don't know that.
Probably not.
It's not hard to get monetized. If they, like, Gabby got monetized in like 3 days. I don't have any idea, but I don't think she submitted her YouTube stuff at all.
Probably not.
Because when she showed the SSI thing, it didn't have any income from her on it that I remember.
Well, Danny can't even use her PayPal because she owes the IRS money.
Is that why she can't use her PayPal?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Because
that.
when
Here we go.
I spent 4 hours on the phone with her one day
I know this is the rooms.
because I told her I used to file my own taxes like with TurboTax, so I sat and I did everything. She hadn't filed taxes in like the past 3 years. She owes money.
Oh my God.
And I told her, I said, listen, it's saying you owe money, and I don't want to mess it up. So why don't you just go to like H&R Block or something? She never went.
Yeah, she's trying to stream on YouTube like Gabby to get money. That's exactly what this is. Because it's just funny because they don't know how to have good moderators and all that. So all these comments are going to keep coming through.
Oh, for sure.
I know, it's really like to lie to the guy. I mean, that's what we told her. Like when she came in, she was like, guys, we have a problem. Like we have a problem. Like her SSI is our problem somehow. And she tried to say that they got Aaron's income wrong. And I was like, they don't, like, that's reported. They didn't get it wrong. She doesn't just mod people, she makes them managing moderators, which means they have access to everything. They have access to your block list and all that shit.
So Gabby, she's saying they got it wrong because what she reported is different than what they're actually able to pull through their system.
Probably.
She probably doesn't realize they can do that.
Exactly. And just every way she tried to explain it, we were like, that just doesn't add up. And so that's when she was like, they told me I need to make a new bank account. But I think it's because they wanted probably receipts of the bank account because that's usually what they ask for to prove that like the money that you made or whatever. So she probably got a new bank account so that she could only report what she was making to be able to get the SSI, I would assume. Mm-hmm. Obviously, this is all just an assumption. I'm not showing y'all the SSI stuff. You can just take it or leave it. But
we have no reason to lie about it, though.
Yeah. These are the reasons why I walked away. She wasn't doing these things in the beginning. That's why like I have a concern that she's either taking something else or she's off the actual medication that she needs because she was not like this in the beginning. I think that's why she didn't put her actual address on the AdSense because she thought she would just pull the money out. And if she had put her actual address, it was another way to track it down that it was her or whatever. Like, that wouldn't surprise me, chasing sunshine. I don't know that I would necessarily say it was hiding it. I think she was just actually on her medication. And I knew she was mentally ill. I knew she had problems. I knew those types of things. But, people can do better and mentally ill people can do better. So I thought that she really wanted that for herself and for her child. Can't wait for Tanny's bank account to be frozen by the IRS. You do have to report the gifts and stuff you receive. There's another creator on here who doesn't do taxes and doesn't report what she's made from CA and Schmin Schmo and all that. They don't report those things because they would have to pay. That is criminal behavior, guys. If you make over $500 on TikTok, you have to report that. If you make like that's reality. Yes, I agree, Sunshine. I just think when she's on medication, it's better controlled. Probably Nick.
Neither of them ever take their medicine right, though. Like
Yes.
they're trying to overtake it, or they won't take it because it's not working. But certain shit, you've got to give time to work.
Right. No, I'm not talking about Faith. I'm talking about, well, Faith probably too, but I'm talking about another unnamed creator. So do you get taxed on gifts if you don't yes, you are still supposed. Okay, Kaylee. I've been watching Danny too much. You're still supposed to report that money because you are technically, that is an income. You are making it, even if you regift it. You are still, if you get gifted more than $500, that is still considered an income, even if you regift it. And I believe I had that talk with Wheelchair Faith.
But can they garnish errands though, or how does that work?
They can garnish
Because
Aaron. What do you mean?
like they said, where did it go? They said being gonna be real mad when his paychecks get garnished. I didn't know if they could count her in.
I don't know if they can because they're not technically married. They can garnish him though for stealing from the government because he would be charged too. If they can prove that he's used any of that SSI money, then yes. That is true criminal behavior. Like that is something that all the other things people think Gabby's going to get in trouble for and go to jail for and whatever, like, are unrealistic. This is something that very well she could. 100%. Which is why I was like, oh no, ma'am, I will not be a part of that.
Yeah, she tried to play it off like, oh yeah, they want me to have a new bank account for. Girl, we know what
Like,
you
why
spent.
would they want you to make a new bank account? That doesn't make any sense.
Acting like we're dumb, like, Don't question our intelligence.
Because I think she was reporting that her and Aaron lived together, but she might not be now because why would you? Because, well, they lost the SSI. And so, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think they both purposely don't get the jobs that would pay them better so that they can keep the government assistance.
Because why would you want to potentially have a good career and make money?
Wasn't he working for FedEx or whatever it was? Like, I don't know why he wasn't working that job anymore. And that's what she was like, they're thinking he made this money at FedEx and he didn't. No, you're kidding. You're wrong. I'm sorry. I mean, you can think that. That's fine, but you're wrong. That's not, the reevaluation didn't happen until after this.
Yeah, no.
And even then, the reevaluation, they would have qualified for more. And no online thing typically takes taxes out. You always owe.
You know what though, guys? I know everybody wants to see her go to jail or whatever, but listen, she's living her karma every damn day. Look at the girl. Honestly. Same with Danny.
Yeah, you're 1099.
They're their own worst enemies. They have like they have nothing. Like honestly, they have.
I'm saying that they would have qualified, like he would qualify more. Like there's more reasons now for him to get the SSI. I wasn't saying like he would qualify for more money. I'm saying like it's not just speech now. Oh, they would come and take everything if it's all rented. And at the time that I got involved, they didn't have money for anything. And so to now see the ability to get all these, like to get the little bit of money, and instead of putting it up to take care of their child and all of that, they just wasted it on dumb shit, is absurd. You had a couch that was fine. You had, like, you didn't need a rug. You didn't need all these things. Like,
A laptop, Apple Watch.
yeah.
Didn't need that. You're exactly right in saying that. They blow money on dumb stuff, and
Well, and
then
that's what the
whenever
fight was
they
about. Like, you lied to us about taking the dog to the vet, and then you said you had already made an appointment for the lizard. You think that,
I
like,
asked her specifically about Coco, and I said, "Well, what day did you take her?" The day they were open. The days they were open. What? That's what her answer was. When they were open.
instead of being like on Friday or whatever, just when they were open. I remember me and you both texting each other while we were in that voice chat and being like, what the fuck? Oh.
But there was no sense in like trying to argue with her about it because she's just gonna lie.
No, they didn't buy the Apple Watch and all that. I believe it was
Renison or whatever it is.
it was on Aaron, like I think they're on like Aaron's mom's phone plan or some shit.
Remember when he showed that like it was supposed to be
Like a
proof?
dumbass.
Yeah.
God. Just so stupid. They could not take any advice. Like, I remember chewing him out and just being like, what are you doing? It doesn't matter if you got that or whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter because everybody needs a phone. Everybody needs all those things, blah, blah, blah. Like, let this be your last mistake. And they were on like his mom's phone plan or something. So they had like an upgrade. And I was like, that, like, it's really not that big of a deal. But to go buy a fucking couch when you really don't need a new couch, and then
It was
like,
dirty. Clean the thing.
yeah,
That's all. They spent $3,000 at Disney, but didn't I thought that somebody gave them the money for Disney? Because there's no way. Because wasn't
they
that
did.
like
Somebody gave them the money for Disney. Somebody
yeah?
bought it
There's
for her. I'm pretty sure it was just her mom. They get her mom gave her the. I can't remember. I want to say, I don't know. She may have just said it was a family member, so I can't remember at this time. But someone, a family member,
Aaron's mom and Mimi.
yeah, because of what they had gone through. So because of the CPS stuff, basically, they had done that.
Must be nice. Like, what are we doing wrong? Why
No,
not?
I need to get mine taken so that I can go to Disney. Take them after. Lord.
I want money. I want free trips. I want all of that too. I mean, actually, we do have money and we do trips and stuff because Jordan has a good job. But I mean, you know what I mean.
Well,
Must be nice.
yeah, it was like for Cam's birthday and for, yeah, we're just in the wrong families. I don't know that he may have done it for the engagement. That may have been part of the plan, or he just took that as a.
She knew that was
opportunity.
coming. I do not believe that wasn't already discussed.
Yeah. Well, that was what I said to her, Tyson. I was like, you should be, because she was like, we're going to lose if I make too much. That was always, if I make too much, we're going to lose the SSI. And I was like, me and other people were like, you should want to make it and take care of your child. You're going to make enough money to take care of your child.
And not have to be on the internet because that was her excuse. Well, I got to make money for my family. Okay. You just had a job. Like, what happened to that already? What did I say? I gave it 2 weeks.
Yep. We said the same thing. We were like, this isn't going to last. It's just a temp job anyways. It's not like it's through like a temp agency. It's not
But
like
guys, she's HR. She's the manager. She controls all the employees.
She wasn't just HR. She was head of HR. I was like, I think she's just in a meeting with HR. I don't think she's actually.
She showed us like her own little office. Like, girl,
It started to
that was
get
the break
so
room or some shit.
it started to get so weird. I'm telling you, like it wasn't like this, guys. And then just within the last few weeks, it got bad, and we were just like, no, dude, like I can't do this anymore.
And then of course, what?
Well, she said this was
What is she?
based off of her FMLA experience or some shit. Yeah, she could go live with YouTube members only, but she doesn't have a lot of members, so I doubt it.
Well, she screwed everybody over. They're sick of her crap. Same with Danny and her chat. Like, they do the same thing. Just like when that night we were live and they said that Gabby went and unblocked everybody and unmodded everybody. Wasn't shocked because she's done it so many times before.
No, and then the fact that that Danny's trying to go on YouTube now, they're just trying to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it. Like simply, which is fine. I'm not saying they can't do that. That was my advice. If you're going to be hated on, go live. That's what you should do. Go live
We need to
on
place bets
YouTube.
on how long they're going to get along for this time. I give it a month. That's gracious. 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
If you're going to go with 3 weeks, I'll go with a month because I think they can make it last a month unless Danny has moved in there. If Danny is moving in there, I don't give it that long. Danny was making eyes at her last night when Gabby was slamming stuff around.
Oh, really? See,
Yeah.
I didn't catch that last night. I fell asleep early. What did Mary ask? She said she wanted to ask a question, but I didn't see what she said. How does one become an HR manager with no education? I know, right? I mean, Gabby's the jack of all trades, guys. She's a figure skater. She's a vet tech. What did she say? What else has she done? She's been a barista.
Not a barista. Oh yeah, I guess she was. I mean, technically she was. I guess she was making the Dunkin' Donuts.
No, this was before the Dunkin' job that she listed off all of this. This was before that. Yes,
I did feel bad for her because she couldn't get a job. She really could not get a job. And I did feel bad for her because she would like go to an interview and then they'd be like, no, but then it's like, could she not get a job? Because she would always say, it's because of the internet. It's because of the internet. But like, when you think about it, is it because of the internet? Or is it because when you get in there, you sound like a doofus? Like, I just don't know.
I mean, I think it would be her piss poor decisions on the internet, which is her fault. Her fault. And how long until she tells her employees her TikTok stuff? Like, I'm being bullied on the internet, and then they go and look.
That was what I kept telling her because she was like, what if the employees are mean to me and they find out that I'm like, they find my TikToks? And I was like, you just ignore it. And I was like, and don't talk about it. Don't tell them about your life outside of this. Like, don't do that. Don't tell people and they won't know. Nobody, like, it's just embarrassing. Like, I don't know. Like I said, it's probably the Addies. Like, this is how she acted around Christmas time. And that was kind of when I had stopped talking to her around then when all the, like after the lawyer stuff and all that, like after she had blown it with the lawyer and all that, like I was like, I kind of cut her off and had her blocked and wasn't talking to her. And then I don't remember what she did that made me feel bad for her again. Oh, I know what it was. I felt bad for her because Feisty was suing her and was trying to sue me and everything. I felt bad for her.
Yeah.
I was like, Gabby, like I knew how to respond and handle all that stuff, but I knew that Gabby wasn't going to know what the hell she was doing. And so I felt bad for her. And just when I was doing something, I was just like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And so whatever, like I was like, hey, I'm putting in a dismissal. And so she was like, okay, I'm going to do that.
I even felt bad for her when that shit happened, even though she took me to court on bogus things. But to be fair,
Feisty was
like
taking her to court on bogus things. That is the reality.
But I didn't believe when she took me to court that those things were actually happening, and then I felt bad because like they were, even though it wasn't me doing the shit because I'm not stupid.
No,
I'm
she
not as
does
stupid.
definitely receive death threats and all that. Like that does
Oh yeah.
happen because I receive them
Yep.
too, simply for being nice to Gabby at all. It's goofy.
I swear, trying to be nice or, kind backfires so much on the internet.
So
Crazy.
much.
Crazy.
I will never be nice again. That's what I've decided. Never. She's put her TikTok on applications. What? No, Erin didn't leave her. They're all literally at her house. What do you mean? Gabby's there, Danny's there, Erin's there. Oh, that's interesting, Black Dove. Yes, no more strays. We will not be taking in any more strays.
Lord.
We hear you, just so you know. I didn't know if you meant to be heard now. Yes, she said
Yes,
they
now I
asked
did.
my socials. Stop it. Oh my God. I
Wait, what?
can't. She put, when they asked for her socials, she put her TikTok account. I heard Karen was in here earlier. I was dealing with a mom emergency. Karen, don't make me do it. Don't make me embarrass you.
Listen, she might want to throw down
No,
with them
Aaron,
pretty
I
little
haven't heard
paws.
from that crazy person.
Who?
Oh my God, Homebody Hideout. I
Oh,
haven't heard from her. I think she still tries to make TikToks and pretend that she's not a predator, but she's definitely a predator.
I swear my dogs are disgusting. Every time the toilet seat's left up, glunk, 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 glunk.
Exactly, Demon Slayer. Oh, I know. Yeah, my dog does the same thing. I think it's a dumb pit bull thing. I don't know if you have pit bulls, but
Yeah, I have one and I have a boxer, so they're about like, yeah.
yeah, they're like, why? And they have my dogs have like a nice fountain thing to drink from with filtered water. They're like, ooh, no, toilet water? That sounds way more delicious.
Amazing.
Flavorful.
Amazing. All right, I gotta get off of here. I'm gonna finish getting ready and we're going to
Have
that movie.
fun at the movies.
All right, I will. Okay, have a
I'll
good
see
day,
you
you
guys on
guys.
Favorited tonight. Bye.
Okay.